There's greatness, and then there's the feeling of greatness. One you can measure, the other you can only feel. And no player, not even the one with the greatest resume of all time, ever made fans feel the way Kobe Bryant did. Let's be clear, LeBron James is incredible.
Iguodala to Curry, back to Iguodala, up for the layup. Oh, blocked by James. LeBron James with the rejection. With 2 for the win. Tipped up and in. Will it count? LeBron James.
Stat for stat, he's arguably the most complete basketball player ever. All-time leading scorer, top 5 in assists, 4-time champion, 19-time All-Star, Finals MVP with 3 different teams, and still productive in year 22.
Last 2 possessions. James from the same spot. LeBron 3 for 3 from 3-point range.
From 2010 to 2018, he turned the East into his personal kingdom. It didn't matter who your team was. If you were in the East, your season ended with LeBron. And off the court, his influence is undeniable. Activism, business, longevity. So yes, LeBron might retire with the greatest resume of all time.
There's nobody who has been as good for as long, meaning longevity, a sustained level of pristine excellence. LeBron James is the GOAT in that category.
And that's exactly why this video isn't about who was better. It's about who was greater. Kobe Bryant didn't just play the game. He lived it, obsessed over it, and made you believe in the beauty of mastery.
Bryant falling away, puts it up, puts it in. What a tough shot from Kobe Bryant.
He wasn't the most efficient. He wasn't the biggest. He wasn't always the easiest teammate. But somehow, he was the player you couldn't look away from. He made you want to grab a basketball.
When did you first learn about Kobe Bryant?
Since I was born. I have loved playing basketball since I was 5 years old. I love basketball because it's a fun sport and like anyone can play it, boys and girls.
He made you believe that your hard work could lead to greatness.
If your job is to try to be the best basketball player you can be, right? To do that, you have to practice, you have to train, right? You want to train as much as you can, as often as you can.
While LeBron was polarizing, Kobe was magnetic. From the courts of Philly to the streets of Manila, one name echoed across generations: Kobe. It started with Jordan, be like Mike. But for a new generation, it was all Kobe. Kobe's style was replicatable, his moves studyable, his mentality infectious.
I mean, I've reflected on it mostly my whole childhood and, you know, my whole career, honestly. And, you know, the things that he's done, you know, anybody might not be able to reach that, but just taking bits and pieces of the approach, you know, the mentality, the competitive nature of it, and just trying to implement it. And
you couldn't be LeBron. You couldn't match that frame, that mix of speed and power. But Kobe, you could fade away. You could learn the footwork. You could stay late in the gym. That's why millions of kids yelled Kobe when tossing paper in the trash can. Because he was more than a player. He was a ritual, a belief system, a symbol of earned greatness.
When we would watch the film afterwards, we would just laugh. You're just like, what? Like him shooting left-handed shots, him calling out plays as our coach is calling out plays. Like, these are things that we could see on film where you're just like, What? How? Like, how does he do it? You know how he does it. But at that attention to detail, it's not weird, it's next level.
If you're feeling this story, drop a like and subscribe to 3 Point Revolution. We're just getting started, and the next chapters only get deeper. Now, back to the content. Kobe's most defining stretch came in 2009 and 2010. Back-to-back titles. Back-to-back finals MVPs. Revenge against Boston. Legacy secured the hard way. He did it while playing through broken fingers, a bum knee, and more pain than we'll ever know. He wasn't just competing, he was enduring. And in that moment, the basketball world stopped caring about shot selection or analytics. All they saw was grit, skill, fire. That's what they remembered.
Who he was in each number would justify that no Lakers should wear 8 or 24 again. The rings, the basketball IQ, the insatiable thirst to compete, the trouble he found away from the floor, all of it makes him something of a basketball sensei to modern stars who grew up idolizing him.
And that, more than stats, is what builds legacy. Some players win by moving. Others win by staying. Kobe was a Laker from start to finish, through Shaq, through Smush Parker, through Gasol, from lottery teams to championships and back again. In an era where stars jumped ship, Kobe stayed grounded. He didn't chase rings, he built them. And that means something to fans, to legacy, to the image that lives on your bedroom wall for decades. You can still wear his rookie jersey today, and it hits just as hard, because he never abandoned the home team, and that matters.
Kobe Bryant, first player ever with 2 numbers retired, number 8 and number 24. And the list of players that are on the court, incredibly impressive. We're at halftime, Warriors-Lakers on Kobe Bryant night.
LeBron James may have achieved more, but greatness isn't only measured in numbers. It's measured in resonance, in impact, in how people feel when they think of you. LeBron might be remembered like Wilt, a giant of stats, a force of nature. But Kobe will be remembered like MJ, not just for what he did, but for what he meant. Mamba mentality became a way of life for players, for fans, for anyone chasing excellence. This isn't about hate. It's about legacy. LeBron James was better, more efficient, more versatile, maybe even the most accomplished player of all time. But Kobe Bryant was greater, more loved, more mimicked, more felt. He made fans cry. He made rivals admire. He made the game feel poetic. There's greatness you can measure, and greatness you can never forget. And that's why when history looks back, it just might say, LeBron was better, but Kobe was greater.
Kobe is an intellectual. He doesn't have much patience for what he considers to be idiocy. He definitely values those that paved the way, that played in a different time in a different system. Now, old school guys that value him, because Kobe's a guy that believes that they value him more than they value somebody like LeBron. Like we talked about Jordan.
If you like this story, check out LeBron was better, Steph was greater. And for more Kobe legacy, don't miss our breakdown of Kobe's godlike 2010 season. Streaming now. This is AB from 3 Point Revolution. Catch you on the next run.